Bro, what are you doing with your life, bro? What are you, like, I thought you said you want to be a great. I thought you said you want to be the best. But you don't act like you don't move like it. You wake up late. You sleep late. You don't study. You don't work out.
Start now. Because if you're a kid right now and you're eating Doritos off your belly, I know they taste good and there's some immediate gratification, and I get that. But I'm gonna tell you, it starts right now. Throw that bag of Doritos away. Get rid of it. Go do some push-ups. Go spend $12 at the hardware store and hang up a pull-up bar in your room and start doing pull-ups. And if you can't do one pull-up, hang on that bar. And you're gonna start to get a little bit stronger. You're gonna start to get a little bit healthier. You're gonna start to get more focused. You're gonna start to become more resilient. And you're gonna start to be able to do a pull-up. And you're gonna start to eat healthy all the time. And you're gonna start to understand the world better. And you're gonna start to progress in every aspect of your life. And you'll see that if you have that kind of discipline right now, you're gonna end up with freedom.
You do not have time. You think you've got time. If you're 20 and someone tells you you've got time, they're lying to you. 20 to 30 is when you do have the time to do something crazy. But as you get older, your life will get more expensive. Lifestyle inflation will hit you. You want to have nicer holidays, a nicer car, a nicer house. You'll have responsibilities. Now is the time to go for your dreams, and you do not have time.
Develop a sense of urgency. I can tell you this, that the sense of urgency for me has been worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. As a consultant, I have been able to save my clients sometimes millions of dollars by acting fast when they've given me a project to take care of. Whereas if I had acted even a day later, it could have cost a fortune. And if you'll develop that habit of working fast, that sense of urgency, act now, do it now, do it now, do it now. If you develop that reputation for speed, it will be worth a fortune to you. Takes a little while, but it's a habit.
The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is now.
There's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. And there's no problems, only solutions.
If you are insecure, guess what? The rest of the world is too. Do not overestimate the competition and underestimate yourself. You are better than you think.
Do it now, do it now, do it now. I do it now, do it now. Whenever you have this tendency to procrastinate, program your subconscious mind with this automatic conditioned command. Do it now, do it now, do it now.
There's never a perfect time to do anything.
Do it today. Do it today, January 1st. Winter arc. It's easy. Why can't you start today? Why does it have to be a certain time of the year for you to start changing your life?
The best time to do anything is right now. So that's really the only way to stop procrastinating.
People say, well, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll get started when the new year hits. It doesn't work that way. Life passes you by with no urgency, but day by day.
You think when you're young that you have all this time. You have no time. There's no time. I mean, one of the quotes on the wall in the gym in there is, there is no
tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Do it right now. Do it right now.
Procrastination is a thief. Act now before tomorrow becomes a memory of what could have been.
It's a lot easier to sit around and make a list of what you're going to do in the future. What's easier, writing down some things to do for the future or going and doing burpees?
You're not living the best life that you want to live. You're not the person you want to be. You're not the person the 8-year-old you wanted to be. And I bet you're not even taking steps to become that person, are you?
It's easier to take out a pen and a piece of paper and write things down. And so people will substitute that action for the action that will actually change them and make them better and move them closer to that version of who they know they can become.
That you can't just wait for things to get perfect. You just go out and do stuff.
What are you doing with your life, man? Why are you sitting around? Why are you waiting for shit to happen? It ain't gonna happen like that. Why are you feeling sorry for yourself? Why are you waiting for that apology that's never gonna come? People sit around waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and blaming and blaming, and they're waiting with a hand out.
Yeah. Hey, look, let me guess. New year, new you, right? New year, new you. You've been saying that every year, but it's always new year, same you. I just don't understand why you go every year remaining the same when the person that you are today has just been destroying your life. I mean, it's time for you to look yourself in the mirror and make some change before it's too late. But if you cool with being like that, it is what it is. It's your life.
A lot of people wait for perfect conditions to start, but don't realize that starting is the perfect condition.
There's only one thing a friend of mine years ago taught me when I was coming up, and I was deciding if I was gonna do this, if I was gonna pursue this life. And he's an Indian friend of mine. And he said, "Ab nahi to kab." I think that means if not now, then when. So whatever you want to do, ab nahi to kab.
I
I'm sure you've had an experience in your life where you've had an idea for something and you've not acted on it, and eventually someone else does it. And it's not because they're doing it because you had the idea and they stole your idea. It's because the time has come for that idea. And if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it.
It's being broadcast by whatever the source is.
Whatever the source is.
The best time to start a new chapter in your life is not on New Year's Day. It's not the day after New Year's Day. You know what day it is? Today. Today's the day. Today's the best day. Like, so many people are already forecasting their failure by putting off till January 1st some new change that they're going to implement in their life. You're already forecasting your failure because your failure to do it today versus January 1st. What's stopping us from doing it today? You know, on January 1st, I'm really going to start eating right. Why can't you start eating right today? On January 1st, I'm going to start being kind. Would you please be kind today? You know, I'm really going to start to pray and talk to God on January 1st. Why don't you just pray and talk to Him right this moment? He's listening. He loves you. He's for you, not against you. Why not start now? What are we waiting for?
How you act now and what you do now is who you truly are. I used to tell myself, oh, I'll be super clean when I have a bigger house, or I'll be more disciplined when I have more time. No. How you behave in this exact moment is who you truly are. And until you make that decision actively, that in this small apartment, in this small bathroom, I'm going to be clean. With my current schedule, I'm going to show up to the gym. Until you make those decisions, you are not this person that you're fantasizing that you're going to be. We have to decide now, without any other outside circumstances. When we make that decision of who you are in this exact moment, that is when you finally become that person. It doesn't matter about later. It doesn't matter. All of these outside factors have no actual change or control over your life. You are the one, and you have to do it now in this exact moment, because those habits now will eventually allow you to get that bigger house that you want to be so keen in.
If you can't be consistent now, what makes you think you'll suddenly be consistent next year? You see, the mistake people make is thinking that consistency is found on January 1st, but it's something that you build today. Let's break this one down. Imagine two people. One waits for the new year to start their goals, and one starts now, imperfect but consistent. And by the time January comes, one has momentum and the other has excuses. You see, you need to stop waiting for the perfect time because it just doesn't exist. When you read Ecclesiastes 11:4, it says, whoever watches the wind will not plant, whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. And so if you wait for the perfect moment, you are never going to move, and you'll stay right where you are. So if you're looking to build consistency, understand that it doesn't come from hype. It comes from building good habits.
With the time that is given to you. You won't get to choose how long you're here. You won't know how many sunrises you have left. You don't get to rewind, pause, or skip the hard chapters. All you get is now.
It's grind season, homie. It's not about today. It's about the future.
Normal people get normal results. Weird people get weird results.
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal. I want to make the difference. So everything I do, I want to make the difference. Because when I make the difference, I'm the best.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing.
If you don't see results in the first 2 days or the first week, I'm done. That's the mentality of most people.
I think the main way to start doing better in life and to start taking action and pursuing your goals is to literally get pissed off at who you are. You literally have to say enough is enough and just get sick of what the hell you're doing. And that should fire you up enough to do something better for your life. And it was like that for me. I got so pissed off at the situation I was in. I was so complacent. I just knew I was letting the people around me down. And just having the people in your family, your friends, you want to make them proud of who you are. And the one statement I said to myself, and I say this to myself every day, your future self is relying on the decisions you make right now. And that fired me up enough just because I realized I want to be a good provider when I'm older. I want to be a good father, a good family member to the people around me, a good friend, and just a better version that someone can lean on if they need to. Every single one of you watching this video should want to do the exact same and be the absolute best version of yourself. Find what you want out of life, find the path you want to pursue, and go get it, man. So get after it. I got faith in every single one of you.
If you look at all the billionaires, all the people that are worth $500 million or more, all the people that are worth $100 million or more, all the people that make $1 million or more a year, they all employ these three things. And none of them procrastinate. None of them make excuses. They have a habit of doing it now. Do it now. Do it now. You take advantage of this material. You use your willpower to employ these 3 steps. Think big, show initiative, and do it now. And watch your life skyrocket. And start watching all of your dreams coming true.
There are over 8 billion people in the world. Most will live the same life. 1% will break the pattern, take the risk, become truly free. Do you know the odds of success without action? 0. Most will wait for the right time. 1% will create their own. Most will hesitate. 1% will take the first step and never stop moving. 1% will realize this is just the beginning. We all have the same 24 hours. Use them to do what the 99% won't.
Stop waiting for January 1st to change your life. I don't know why people wait for an arbitrary date on somebody else's calendar in order to make a change. Your bank account is a reflection of how fast you move. And so the faster you move, the more money that you make. And yet we sit around waiting for somebody else's permission to change our life. And for a calendar year, like, there is no difference between today making the change and January 1st, except you don't have to be like everybody else that waits until that day in order to go to the gym and then have a failure rate just like everybody else because you are following a herd as opposed to a why. If you want to make more money, move faster. That's half the battle.
If your life was a movie, what would the audience be yelling at you to finally do? There's a voice in your head. That intuition, that knowing, the one that corrects you or nudges you or invites you to think big, that's the audience screaming at you. What do you know in your heart you should be doing, but you're scared to do? When you're absolutely in your power and you're excited and you're like drunk on light, you're like, oh, I could do that, do that. If you knew you could not fail, what would you do? You know what the thing is. Just do the thing. That is what they're screaming at.
You have to want it more than everyone else. Not just a little more, not just enough to talk about or try when it's convenient, but with an obsession that borders on madness. When they're sleeping, you're working. When they're complaining, you're adapting. When they're celebrating small victories, you're already focused on the next mountain.
What are you waiting for? No, you tell me, what are you waiting for? You've been waiting to go on that trip for 5 months, waiting on your friends. They're never gonna go. Book the trip for yourself. You've been waiting to apply for a new job because you want something different, but you haven't put in the application and you're waiting for what? You don't know when everything's gonna change. You've been waiting to start your content journey. You've been waiting to post that video. Post it and do it today. Listen, we don't have time for the game. Everything can change in a blink of an eye, so you gotta go make something happen today. Stop bluffing. You can have excuses or results, and I want results. Go be great and get started today.
You gotta do it alone. You gotta do it broke. You gotta do it scared. You gotta do it when you don't know what's going to happen. You gotta do it when you don't feel like it. You gotta do it even when you're nervous. You gotta do it even when you don't have the answers, because you'll figure it out as you go.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!
You guys are all meant to be stars. You're all literally meant to get rich. You're all meant to just do it, bro. Do it. I believe in you guys, bro. If you're 16, 15, 14, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, etc. Go get this shit, bro. I love you. I believe in you, bro. Please go get this shit.
Don't post about what you're gonna do. Don't talk about what you're gonna do. Like, keep that to yourself and then just go do it. When you post stuff like that and when you say it out loud to people, you're almost like getting off on the idea of it, right? Like you're getting a dopamine rush that's almost like, you know, approaching identical to the feeling that you would get if you were to actually go out and do it.
He didn't tell them nothing. What does this tell you, chat? What does this tell you? The fact that he didn't tell them shit. He was sustaining his own confidence, his own goal, his own dream. He didn't need nobody to support him. He didn't even need anybody to know they doubted him. He didn't even let them doubt him because they didn't know what was happening. He didn't even care to get their opinion. That's how determined he was. He was so focused on his goal. He didn't even tell them because he didn't even want to hear what they had to say because it wouldn't have made a difference. I'm still going to try to be the rapper. He had complete confidence. Why? Because he got it from himself. He asked himself, do he want to rap? And he said yes. And he said, what the f am I going to do? I'm going to go to school up in New York. I'm not even going to tell my family. I'm not even going to tell my family I want to do this shit. As long as I know I got it. Your opinion, if I already know you're not going to support me or you're going to say I'm crazy, there's no point in me asking you. And on the opposite end, he don't need their approval. He's not looking for their approval. All he's looking for is to achieve his goal. How they feel, what they think. I'm focused on my goal.
Preparing to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Scheduling time to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Making a to-do list for the thing isn't doing the thing. Telling people you're going to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Hating on yourself for not doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Reading about how to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Reading about how other people did the thing isn't doing the thing. The only thing that is doing the thing is doing the thing.
This lie that we tell ourselves about things waiting till tomorrow will ultimately cost you everything. You never start tomorrow. You always wait. And then you end up with a mountain so big you don't even want to climb it. So what's the answer? It's to do it now. Action gets results. It's an equation of math. It's 1 + 1 equals motherfucking 2.
Instead of spending time getting in the mood to work, just start working. Confront the work. People think they need perfect conditions to start, when in reality, starting is the perfect condition.
Most great businesses are actually not great ideas, they're great execution. Ideas are cheap. Everybody has a great idea. Very few people can execute on it. McDonald's did not invent the hamburger. Stop worrying about your idea and how great it is and your business plan. Get up and just do it.
The only thing in life that stands between you and everything you've ever wanted to do is doing it.
It's every day of your life just doing. No passion, no discipline, no motivation. All these words, I hate people. I hate that so many people use these words now because it's watered.
Make the decision that you're not going to let life stop you from living life. You run your race, and you'll feel much better about it in the end.
Imagine that you're in a movie, and imagine the movie begins now, and you're the hero of the movie.
Yeah.
What would that guy do? What would that guy do right now?
Yeah.
Because you are.
I say this a lot, but 150,000 people a day die around the world. Every single day. 150,000 people. Today, you're not one of them. Today, you could still find gratitude. Today, you still have the power to make change in your life. Today, you have the opportunity to learn from your past and let the rest go away. Today, you can decide not to focus on what could go wrong and start focusing on what could go right. Today, you get to make the decision that you can create happiness on the inside of your body. Today. So when can you be happy? Tomorrow? Can you be happy in yesterday? No, they don't exist. But you could be happier right now.
Once you're aware you need to do something, goddamn, do it. Like, be quick. Do it immediately. Like, as soon as you're like, okay, I do need this, or I am unhappy with this, change it that day. Do something to change it that day. And I'm talking relationship, work, friendships, anything you got going on, make the damn change. Like, as soon as you're aware of it. Like, awareness visits you when you need it. Certain things will happen that will make you aware of what you really want, what you don't like, because now you know a direction to go away from it. When you figure out what you don't like, literally it leads you to what you do like. You just have to stop going in the direction of what you don't like. Make that change if you keep going in that direction, and turn around. That's when everything changes. That's when your life gets better. That's when things unfold.
I told myself I was going to start every Monday for 4 years. I never started. This lie that we tell ourselves about things waiting till tomorrow will ultimately cost you everything. You never start tomorrow. You always wait, and then you end up with a mountain so big you don't even want to climb it. So what's the answer? It's to do it now. Action gets results. It's 1 + 1 equals motherfucking 2. And if you take action right now, you are that much closer to the place that you're struggling to be, the place that you're angry at yourself for not being, will come to fruition that much faster if you go now. Okay, so you cannot continue to tell yourself over and over and over and over and over again to wait, because there is no better time than now. If you do it now, the results happen faster.
You want to know the harsh truth? You already know what it takes to be successful. You already know the work that you're going to have to put in order to make money and be someone successful in life. You know exactly what has to be done, and what do? You make excuses. Oh, I don't have time, I don't have money, this isn't the right thing, maybe it'll work in the future, I'll do it next month, whatever it is. You make excuses. And where do those excuses leave you? In the same spot that you've been in for your whole life, where nothing changes, you procrastinate, you don't get to do the nice things that you want to do because you don't have enough money, and you continue to lie to yourself by telling yourself that those excuses that you make every day are there for a reason. They're valid, or they're keeping you safe.
when in reality, you are wasting time day by day. Ask yourself this question: who are you benefiting and who are you helping by making these excuses to yourself every single day over and over? No one. You are benefiting no one, including yourself. You are keeping yourself stuck, lost, depressed, not living the life that you want to live, all because you're lying to yourself. The pill you're gonna have to swallow is that no one is coming to save you. No one is gonna come and pull you out of this hole that you hate being in. It's all up to you. Stand up, be the man or woman that you want to be, and make your life change.